Hello guys, Facebook people. So I just thought I'd do a video today on instant gratification and the unconscious practice of negativity. Now what does that mean? So first, instant gratification. We live now in the modern world where we want everything now, yesterday or last week. We want things we don't even know what we want yet because our environment is constantly sending us messages of things that we should want, we ought to want. If we've not got them, then we feel this low. So we live in a world of instant gratification. And when it comes to health and well-being, we want to feel pleasure. And most of us think that pleasure is happiness, when it really is not. Because happiness is something that arises spontaneously, when pleasure is something that you do to get the feeling and it comes and goes. Happiness arises spontaneously in the moment because of the moment, and that can be absolutely anything. So when it relates to health, if we have pains, mental, emotional or physical stress, what do? Now we've been conditioned to go to the doctor to get pills, and while in some cases we need them and that's okay, but when it's a society collective problem, that when we have some type of internal physical, mental, emotional disturbance, then we need to go and get pills to correct that. Because most people would probably agree who've had a condition which requires pills to help, whether that be depression, anxiety, stress. You're probably aware that even though it might take the edge off, it doesn't solve the problem, it doesn't get to the root of it doesn't heal it. However, it does help. In some instances, people should do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't. However, when we live in a society that tells you to go straight to the doctors for everything, we give our power away to the man in the white coat or the woman in the white coat, when really our true power lies within. So this instant gratification gives you a pill. We'll solve it with that, and all it's doing is treating symptoms. Now, if we could just begin to go inside now and be aware of what's actually going on, because the reason we have this instant gratification is because we've been conditioned that way. We've been conditioned to want things now, and we're constantly practicing things day in, day out. We're not even aware of it. With your mind, you're practicing the same thought patterns you have every day. They say you have about 60,000 thoughts a day, but most of them, for most people, are exactly the same humdrum thoughts that go round and round and round. We do the same things, we go to the same places, we speak to the same people, and we wonder why our life stays exactly the same. However, we can change that, but we need to get out of those unconscious patterns of negativity. And once we do get out of them patterns, we can move forward to create the life that we want. And we have to do that through practice. As I said before, we as a society, a collective society, have gone to the doctor or to the quick fix people to solve things right now. However, it doesn't work. It might work temporarily, but you have to keep going back. But if we can go within and find what's going on, change some patterns, change our attitude and how we think, change our beliefs, we can move forward. And that takes effort and it takes practice. Just the same, but the only thing is it's conscious. It's conscious. What do you want? Most people don't get where they want because they don't know what they want. They've never actually given themselves permissions to think, well, could I have that? Could I do that? Am I clever enough to do that? Because they're still running the old patterns that they got programmed into them from birth to where they are now about how they're not good enough to get to where they want. But it can be changed, and it's changed through conscious effort and choice, day in, day out, which is a conscious practice. But I've already told you that most people are doing the unconscious practice of negativity all day long because it's been conditioned in. So if we want to move forward and change, we've got to do the conscious new patterns to move forward. And like I said, people want to get things done quickly, but they're happy to do it unconsciously, the negative patterns, and just keep going on and complaining about them, but they're not up for going consciously, changing your patterns and moving forward. So if you want to move forward, it's not easy, but it can be done, because in the moment you're always going to be doing something, whether it be unconscious or conscious, which is going to be taking you tomorrow, the next day, next week, next month, next year. And if you want to stay exactly where you are, because we all have a certain level of unconscious trauma, negative stories, anxiety, depression, all kinds of feelings. We all have that unconsciously, and we can bring it to the conscious mind, we can bring it up and we can release it. However, it is a process, And as we do that, you move forward in your life and you become more aware of how you operate, how you think, how you want to think. Because as soon as you're aware of how you think and you know it's not that good, then you can begin to change it. But if it remains unconscious and you're not aware of it, or you're aware of it on some level but you're not aware of what you can do, then you'll just keep going in the same old patterns time and time again. Now, I use 4 specific techniques in my coaching method to help people move from where they are to where they want to be, and that's Reiki, hypnotherapy and hypnosis, NLP, and emotional freedom technique, EFT. Now, these skills work on the whole of who you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And when I say spiritually, I mean whatever that is for you. Because I'm not here to impose beliefs on you and tell you what you should believe or believe what I believe. I'm here just to present what I've got to offer. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, throw it out the window, crack on. So if you want to move forward from where you are now to where you want to be, whether that's feeling more confident, whether that's less pain, less emotional pain, less trauma, you want to have more positive thoughts, attitudes and beliefs, the beliefs to step forward into your own power, to do what you want to do, whether that be attending a group, a course, finding a new job, a new relationship, changing the patterns of how you use your money, whatever that is for you, it can be done. But it starts from making a decision to move forward, and it usually starts from making that decision to move forward without even knowing how you're going to do it or how you're going to get there. You know, over 10 years ago I was stuck in a little room depressed with the cover over my head, didn't want to get up, and I didn't know how I was going to get out of that, but I wanted to get out of that, and I took steps and I moved forward, and you know, it's been 10 years and I'm 10,000 times better off than I was then, and I'm still moving forward now. Because as long as you're alive, you've got work to do. We're here, there's breath in the body, let's keep moving. So if you feel that you'd like to move forward from where you was to where you want to be, then get in touch, because the skills that I've developed and I've learned from people who are really good in this field of personal and spiritual development, the skills that I've learned and developed myself can help you get to where you want to be. You know, if you want to feel calmer, if you want less pain in your body, if you want to have more positive outlook, change your attitude, connect with that deeper essence within you, who you truly are, then get in touch. You know, you can get in touch with me at marcusabraham.com, my Facebook page, Marcus Abraham Life Coaching, you know, inbox me, even send me an email at info@marcusabraham.com. If you'd like more information on my courses or coaching method and program, then get in touch, because I can guarantee that I can help you move forward from where you are to where you want to be if you're willing and you want to change. But if that sounds like something that you are interested in, then please get in touch. You know, you can email me, send me a message, give me a ring. You know, thanks very much for listening. Have a nice evening and enjoy the England game tonight. Thank you and God bless.